Eggman is the most dangerous character in the franchise off his IQ alone. The only reason why he always loses to Sonic is because Sonic gets bailed out with the emeralds. I can kind of see where you're coming from this take. Like anytime Eggman had a super dangerous world threatening plan, like opening up the world to unlock Dark Gaia, anytime something was that dangerous or something at that magnitude, Sonic would go to the emeralds and go super to handle his business. But at the same time, I disagree with this because Eggman uses the emeralds a lot too. Eggman had to use the emeralds to break open the earth. Eggman used the emeralds on a lot of his plans, so it's kind of an even playing field here. And considering that is an even playing field, anytime Sonic didn't need the emeralds, he still beat Eggman. So I don't think I agree with this take. We are back with the Sonic hot takes. This time we'll be taking a look at y'all's Sonic power scaling takes. Alright, this first one says Knuckles beats Shadow in a fight any day without the emerald. Knuckles' strength gets downplayed in your opinion. Shadow has some tools, but he's pretty much nothing without the emeralds. I don't know if I agree with this, and I don't think I do, because Shadow still has a lot of tools. He still has the inhibitor rings. I feel like he's faster. He can still do a lot. I don't think Knuckles has the strength, but I don't think he really has much else to go up against Shadow. Alright, Sonic versus Omega. Strength Sonic, speed Sonic, IQ Omega, battle IQ Sonic, durability Sonic, and hacks Sonic. Based on this, you think Sonic will beat Omega. I don't think that's that hot of it. That's not a hot take. I feel like most people can agree that Sonic will beat Omega. So I don't think this was really a hot take, but it's cool to get some lukewarm takes in there. Alright, so this next one says Silver should be able to literally roll practically the whole cast. Psychokinesis is such an overpowered ability, so unless he was completely inexperienced, ain't no way Sonic or anyone else beating him. He could just choose to crush the organs or something petty. To be honest, that Sonic 06 boss fight against him is probably how it should actually feel for any of them to actually try to fight him. Bro, thank you for actually saying this, because I've been saying this for the longest time. I have been saying this for the longest time. Silver is literally the most broken character in the series, in the whole franchise, but he's been underutilized, misused, and just underpowered. Psychokinesis is literally the strongest ability that anybody can have anywhere. Literally what he said at the end of this take, that Sonic 06 boss fight should be all day. He can just grab you at any time and throw you. That's all day. There's no reason why he shouldn't be able to just do that all day. It hasn't been proven that there's a limit to it, so he can just do it all day, anytime he wants during a fight. There's no stopping him. He could literally just grab you, throw you. He could do anything he wants. So in theory, Silver should definitely be the strongest character in the series. He's just being underutilized and misused. And that's not even factoring with the emeralds. Imagine Silver with the emeralds and he's actually used properly. All right, right here we got Blaze versus Espio. Strength goes to Blaze, speed goes to Blaze, IQ goes to Espio, battle IQ goes to Espio, experience goes to Espio, skill goes to Blaze, agility goes to Espio, stamina goes to Blaze, durability goes to Blaze, hacks goes to Blaze, and feats goes to Blaze. Winner, Blaze. I can actually make an argument that IQ goes to Blaze and battle IQ. I think both of those go to Blaze, because what has Espio really done? Really, let's be honest, like Espio hasn't really done much based on like what we've seen in the games. Espio hasn't really done much in the games compared to Blaze, so I can argue that IQ and battle IQ go to Blaze, and experience. Really, I feel like experience goes to Blaze as well. I don't think Espio has the same amount of experience as Blaze. That would make it 10-1. But I do agree with this. Blaze definitely washes Espio any day of the week. Speaking of Blaze, this next one says Blaze's pyrokinesis is a lot more powerful than you think, and I think she can beat Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, and Silver all in 1v1. Blaze has the speed to keep up with all of them, and being able to control fire is OP. So I don't agree with this. I don't think Blaze has enough tools to beat Shadow or Silver. We just gone through with Silver. I think Silver can just, in theory, beat the whole cast. He can wash the whole cast out of the water. I feel like Blaze is OP as well, but I feel like Silver is just at another level. And then with Knuckles, I think Blaze can beat Knuckles, but Sonic, I think Sonic and Blaze are like equal. I think Sonic Rush shows that Blaze and Sonic are equal. Alright, this one says, with Tails' high IQ, mechanic skills, and combat, Tails is more dangerous than we give him credit for, and I think he can do serious damage in the fight against Sonic. Not saying Tails will win. I guess I agree. I guess if Sonic and Tails were in the fight, I feel like he would do some damage if he was able to get some of his gadgets and build them to fight Sonic, plus his personal combat that he's shown in the past. You know, he beat Chaos 4 and whatnot. I think that's pretty obvious that Tails will actually do damage, but as you said, Tails stands no chance against Sonic. Sonic at his peak is just way better than Tails, outclasses Tails and everything. I don't think that's a conversation, which I don't think this is really that much of a hot take. Knuckles versus Rouge, no hacks. All right, strength Knuckles, IQ Rouge, speed Knuckles, agility Rouge, skills Knuckles, stealth Rouge, experience Knuckles. All right, so based on this, you're saying Knuckles wins 4-3, but this person has a hot take. If you put these two in a room together with no gimmicks, Knuckles easily wins this, but almost any other setting, Rouge wins. I think Rouge Rouge would be able to outsmart Knuckles, and Rouge is strong enough to be able to hold her own. Also, can't forget that her flight ability and stealthiness helps her be able to evade and sneak attack. That is a good point. I think I agree with this. I feel like Rouge is strong enough to be able to hold her own, and plus Rouge can fly, so Rouge can fly anywhere she wants. Knuckles can only glide, so Knuckles can't just go anywhere he wants in the air. So he doesn't have the air agility that Rouge has, and Rouge is stealthy, so Rouge can sneak attack Knuckles, and I feel like Rouge overall is smarter than Knuckles. Rouge, with her IQ, will be able to assess the situation, be able to figure out how she can beat Knuckles. Like, I feel like Knuckles is a lot more limited, and I feel like Rouge has more leverage in this fight. So I think I do kind of agree with this take. I do kind of agree with this. I can see where you're coming from with this. All right, this was a fun one. If you all want to see more hot takes, here's a video right here. Otherwise, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.